Hey guys, Clinton Harris out here in San Diego, California. I just wanted to stop by and do this video to tell you guys what I believe is very important for people who are in business, people who want to have any sort of success in their life, and just people in general who are looking for more than what they have already. And I've been reading this book. It's called Beyond Positive Thinking. It's an amazing, amazing book. I recommend it to anybody who wants to do business, who's serious about becoming successful. For me, growing up, I've seen a lot of my family members struggle, paycheck to paycheck, always fighting over bills. And if you're watching this, you probably have too. It's probably one of those things where I can relate with you more than you think. I've seen my dad, who was active duty Army and Navy. He was also in law enforcement and correctional enforcement for over 22 years. I've seen him struggle and cry over bills every single month. And I've seen, homes be broken apart because of money and that lack of money. So it always occurred to me, actually it never occurred to me that I couldn't have a lifestyle. It always occurred to me that that was probably where I was going to end up. That because my dad did it and because that's all I saw around me, that's probably where I was going to end up. That was like the thought I've always been fighting with growing up, because I always wanted more. I wanted to change lives. I wanted to be around people. I wanted to make an impact, not only in my life, but the world. And if you're watching this, you probably are like-minded as well. You always knew that that's not where you were gonna end up. But it's very important that you understand what I'm about to tell you right now. This book, Beyond Positive Thinking, talks about how everyone wants to change the outside, the money they make, the car they drive, the house they have, the family they have, the job they have, the career they have. Everybody wants to change the outcome, but no one's actually looking at the income. And when I say that, you're probably thinking money. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about inside of you. Inside of you. Most people are chasing all these things and they don't realize that they're saying, if I get this or when I get this, I will be happy. And that's the biggest landmine that you can ever trip up on. That you think you're going to be happy when you make a certain amount of income. The income and the lifestyle only make you more of what you are. So if you're stressed out and anxious right now, you're going to be very wealthy and stressed out and anxious. I mean, some people would argue that that's better, but I want to live freely. I want to be able to relax, travel the world, see countries that people can't even pronounce, and be able to experience and impact lives all around the world. And for me to do that, and for you to do that, if that's something that you're looking for, is you have to make a decision that you have to change. You will change. It's a must that you change what you think about yourself. And for me, I've been in a lot of traumatic situations with training, and then real life scenarios where I've been first responders. Where I've been a first responder at certain car accidents, and it's very, very stressful, and it affects your subconscious, and it puts you in a state of anxiety, and it's something that I've battled with for a little while. But if you guys are watching this, I've made a decision, and the decision is very clear that I will always see myself as having what I want in a current situation. So if I want more income, I see myself having it. I don't say I want it, because if I say I want it, I'm pushing it away. I say I have it. I already feel it. I feel wealthy. And wealth is not just the money, but it's the relationships and what you're able to do on a day-to-day basis that really determines your wealth. And so for me, and for you watching this, you're probably thinking that seems a little out there, but if you really, 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 really want to have a certain lifestyle or a family life or maybe an income thing, I don't know, you have to believe that you already have it. Not only are you worthy of it, because some of us have self-sabotaged ourselves for so long. We believe that we want it, but we don't believe we're worthy of it. And you have to start believing that right now. Look at yourself in the mirror and believe that you are worth more, and you already have it. If you say, I already have this, I am confident, I already have this income, I am already more, I am impacting lives on a daily basis. If you say this and you believe it and you emotionalize it and you repeat it, it will become true. This is Law of Attraction 101. If you guys are watching this, I'm sure you've seen Law of Attraction with Bob Proctor, The Secret. So you have to believe that. Your self-image will determine everything. How you perceive yourself will determine everything that happens in your future. You will attract certain things in your life, but you have to believe in yourself before anybody else will. You have to believe in yourself before anything else happens. So believe that you're worthy and you already have it and it will actually be yours. So if you guys are watching this, I just got super fired up when I was reading this book, Beyond Positive Thinking. And I encourage you guys to maybe read that, or read The Compound Effect, or read Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Read a book, educate your mind, because when you change the way you think about things, the way you think changes, and the things you look at change. So I really encourage you guys to watch this again, maybe, or watch some more of my videos, and read some more and educate your mind, because maybe the income that you want isn't what you want it to be, or maybe the income that you have isn't really where you want it to be right now. And for that to change, your mind has to change. The way you think about it has to change. If your family life isn't where you want it to be right now, that's not going to change unless you change yourself. And for you to change yourself, it's the way you think about yourself that has to change. You change the way you think about yourself, you change the way you are. You change the way you are, you change the way things come to you. And I'm encouraging you guys that this is a big thing for a lot of people. I know back home, I have a lot of friends and family that are watching me and watch everything I do. So hopefully this gets to one of you guys, and you guys start understanding where I'm coming from. I love being around people. I love helping people, but it's one of those things where you can't help someone if you don't help yourself first. You cannot help a drowning victim if you're the one drowning. So you can't help somebody build their income or help them reach a certain level of success until you change yourself, until you've done it for yourself. And you can't help someone change the way they view themselves if you haven't done so yourself. So, guys, I hope this got to you, maybe cut a little deep, and I hope that this really inspired and empowered some of you guys that are watching this. So, with that being said, I want you guys to go ahead and like this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and share this with people. And stay tuned for more videos. God bless, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.